Hey everyone, welcome to World Heritage Journey. Today we're at Chaco Culture in New Mexico, USA. So today we're in an isolated area of the north of New Mexico in an area known as Chaco Canyon. Now this area is home to the largest pre-Columbian Native American settlement anywhere in North America, and some of the ruins here date back over 1,000 years. It looks like it's a really fascinating place and I'm really excited to check this one out. Let's go. So behind me you can see Pueblo Bonito, and it's the largest, the oldest and the most important site here in the whole canyon. Construction started here in around 850 AD and carried on for a couple of hundred years after that, pretty much until the area was abandoned. Now the structure is known as a great house, but it's really more of a town. There's a whole lot of different areas inside, like administrative and municipal, ceremonial as well, and of course a few living quarters, though it does seem like most people didn't actually live in the great house. Now it has a really interesting architectural design as well, because it's semicircular and it has various points aligned with the compass points and of course with the phases of the sun and the moon as well. Now one thing I find fascinating is that although what we can see behind me is just a ruin, it's absolutely colossal. It covers about 3 acres and it originally would have been about 5 stories high. It's just so fascinating here at the Pueblo because there's so much of the ruins left. You can just wander around inside and have a look at everything. These rooms where I am now, it's not really known what they were for, but given that they're not very well lit and not very well accessed, they're probably storage rooms of some sort, not living quarters. And what I find incredible as well is that although it's just brown these days, originally it would have been white, because you can see some of the bricks on the walls have plaster remaining, and it would have been an incredible sight, the white plaster shining in the sun. So we're now in the area known as Casa Rinconada, and behind me you can see the Great Kiva, or a temple essentially. Now kivas are located everywhere here. We saw quite a few of them back at Pueblo Bonito, but this one is unique because it's not attached to a great house. It's just standing here out on its own on the top of a hill. Now it's obviously a very important sacred place because you can see all over the canyon from here, and this is where the sky gods were worshipped as far as we know anyway, but they seem to have been absolutely key to the mythology of the people that lived here. Now there's some really interesting details like the niches inside. There's 28 of them which clearly correspond to the lunar cycle, and there's also openings that shine sunlight directly onto other niches on the summer and winter solstice. I would absolutely love to come here and see something like that. On the cliffs up behind me, you can see petroglyphs or rock carvings that were left here by the people that lived here. And it's really interesting because we of course have no idea what they mean. The people that lived here only had spoken languages. They didn't have a written language of any sort. So yeah, it's all just guesswork. And that kind of extends to everything in the canyon too. There's no written records. We just have to decipher what we can find. But from what we can tell, it actually seems to have been not a living place, but a meeting place and a ceremonial place as well, because it seems like people came here from all over the Americas, from as far away as Alaska, from Central America, and possibly even the South Pacific, to trade goods, to trade stories, and to trade religion as well. this has been an absolutely fantastic stop. I've really enjoyed just wandering around the canyon and seeing what's left of the Chaco culture. It's just such a beautiful environment too, with the high sandstone cliffs and the beautiful shrubs as well down below. It's really impressive. And I have to say, growing up in Australia, I don't know much about Native American culture, but what I did know, or at least thought I knew, usually involved teepees and smoking ceremonies and that kind of thing. And this is just so far removed from that. I've been really impressed. So yeah, it's been a great day and I've had a lot of fun. But that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Hit subscribe if you'd like to see more from the World Heritage Journey. I'll see you next time.